My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here. And since Kick-Ass 2 comes out in 1 week, today I'm going to be doing a review for the first Kick-Ass movie. This movie is based on the comic book of the same name by both Mark Millar and John Romita Jr. The story is about this high school student named Dave who fantasizes about becoming a superhero and wonders, why don't people actually become superheroes? When he finally does get the courage to buy a costume and put it on, at first he gets shanked in the stomach, and then he gets hit by a car while he's walking away. So he is having to go to the hospital, getting some surgery. But after getting some metal plating in him and nerve damage, he tries it again. And he then runs into a couple other heroes named Hit Girl and Big Daddy, which they actually get him involved with the mob because they were trying to take down this guy called Frank D'Amico. And so he's in over his head after a while, because when he runs into him, he's like, I need to freaking quit. He's thinking that what he does is being a total dick compared to what they do. But this movie is gory, and it has some really good action sequences, in my personal opinion. One of my favorites would have to be the first one with Hit Girl, which she's actually saving Kick-Ass. She has this double-bladed staff, I would say, and the music that they used made it that much more interesting. Another one good action sequences is when Hit Girl is trying to save Kick-Ass and Big Daddy. She is she's like shooting people in the dark. She has some night vision goggles, which you're seeing it through her eyes, and it kind of makes me think of a first-person shooter. Even the first time watching the movie made me think of first-person shooter, which, that's pretty cool to see in a movie. This movie also has some funny parts, one being the opening scene, which a guy is like trying to fly, and he falls. It almost looks like he's going to fly, and then smack into a taxi cab. And at first you're thinking, is that the main character? No, it was some Armenian guy with a history of mental problems. This movie is really cool, and just like other comic book based movies, this has differences. One being that Kick-Ass is the only one who his costume resembles the comic. Everyone else is different. Big Daddy, when I saw what his costume actually looked like, he looks like a butcher with a mask. That's why I think. Another thing is that the crime boss, his name isn't Frank D'Amico in the comic. It's actually John Genovese. Another thing, when both Big Daddy and Kick-Ass are being tortured, they're not beating up Kick-Ass. They actually have a car battery attached to his testicles, and they don't even air it. They don't broadcast the torture. And when in the comic, Big Daddy is not an ex-cop. He actually admits to Kick-Ass that he's actually an accountant, and that he also fantasized about becoming a superhero just like Kick-Ass. And he actually used rare comics to be able to get the money to buy all their weapons. He was just really using Genovese as his villain. Oh, and also Mindy's mom didn't really die, if I'm correct, in the comic. But those are really the differences. I mean, me, I've gotten to the point, yeah, it does get on you. It can get on my nerves too. I mean, Iron Man 3 really got on my nerves. I'm not, but this is not about Iron Man. Uh, I've gotten to the point where I can understand differences because I think the reason why they do some of these changes is because they want to make it their own. That's why I'm thinking. And this is a really great movie, and I would have to give this movie a perfect 5 out of 5. This was my favorite movie from 2010. It's a great movie. I love the goriness. I liked how it was kind of, in a way, a realistic take on superheroes. That's like one of the big factors for me. And if you've seen this and liked it, you're probably going to enjoy the comic, which I would recommend you read that. It's really cool. You know, there may be those differences, but it's still good. But I will be reviewing Kick-Ass 2 next week. If there's a midnight showing, I'll get it up as soon as I can, and also show an IMAX poster, which I'm kind of downing right now because it's a week and there's nothing showing about it. But like I said, I'll have my review up next week, and also for more news and reviews on movies, video games, comic books, and more, you go to bkbn.net and celebrate your nerdom in a big way. I'm Jimmy. Until next time, bye.